Hello, welcome back, my dear students. We are going to work out one more Poisson distribution problem in this video. This is of the type of calculating expected frequencies or theoretical frequencies when observed frequencies are given to us in the table. The question will look like this. Fit a Poisson distribution to the following data and hence find the theoretical frequencies. So the question given to us consists of x and f. They have given some numbers. So x numbers is from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And the frequency they have given 132, 58, 34, 12, 9, 3, 2, 0. So we don't know what kind of data, the descriptions are not available, but still when they are mentioning that it is a Poisson distribution, we should apply the Poisson distribution rules for it. So before going to fit theoretical frequencies, first thing ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು the value of lambda. Lambda value is not directly given in the question. We can calculate the value of lambda by using the table given to us. ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೇಟಾ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡೆಲಲ್ಲಿದೆ. So in this discrete frequency distribution model, lambda is nothing but the value of mean. So ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಡೇಟಾಗೆ ನೀವು mean ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will be the lambda for the distribution. So to calculate mean, you should use the formula mean is equals to summation fx by n. So arrange the data in the same manner. The first column should be x and the next one f, and the third one you add it fx. That is multiply x and f columns. The first case 0 into 132 0, 1 into 58, 2 into 34 68, 3 into 12 36, 4 into 9 36, 5 into 3 15, 6 into 2 12, 7 into 0 0, and the total summation fx you are getting is 225. So apply the formula of mean. Mean is equals to summation fx by n, that is 225 by the value of the total of n, that is the total of frequency, that is 250. Therefore 225 by 250 you will be getting 0.9 as mean. In the case of a Poisson distribution, the mean itself will be the parameter. That is, the mean itself is the lambda of the distribution. So in this case you can take lambda is equals to mean is equals to 0.9. Once you get the value of lambda, you can proceed with calculation of probability terms. Let's begin with P0 by using the probability mass function PMF formula, that is e to the power of minus lambda into lambda to the power of x divided by x factorial. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು P0 ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ e to the power of minus 0.9 into 0.9 to the power of 0 divided by 0 factorials. So 0 factorials is not applied, just you can remove it. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಓವರ್ ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲಿ e to the power of minus 0.9. So we should find the value of e to the power of minus 0.9. So go to the Poisson exponents table. E to the power of minus 0.9, that should be 0.4066. 0.4066 will be the first probability term, that is P0. Once you get the first probability term, you can multiply it with big N to get the T0. T0 is equals to big N into P0. So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿದೆ. Therefore use that T0 equals to N into P0. In this case the big N value is 250 as given in the question. Frequency column total ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು add ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ that will be the total of frequency, that will be the big N. Therefore 250 into P0 value is 0.4066, you will be getting 101.65. You can approximate it to 102. So you got the first theoretical frequency value, that is T0. And from here we can use recurrence relation formulas. Remaining frequencies are obtained by using recurrence relation formula. Recurrence relation formula is Tx is equals to lambda by x into Tx minus 1. Tx minus 1 is nothing but its previous theoretical frequency term. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವೋ, ಸಪೋಸ್ T4 ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ T3 ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ Tx minus 1. So its previous term. However, we have calculated the T0. So by using this formula, let's continue from T1. T1 is equals to lambda by x. Lambda is 0.9. That is the mean of this distribution. Agleene calculate ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So T1 equals to 0.9 by 1 into T0. So that should be 0.9 divided by 1 is 0.9 itself, and T0 is 101.65. So if you multiply, you are getting 91.485. That can be approximated to 91. Proceed to the next one. T2, 0.9 by 2 into 91.485. That should be 41.1683, approximated to 41. And again T3, lambda by x, that is 0.9 by 3 into T2. That can be 0.9 by 3 into 41.1683. You will get the answer as 12.3505, approximated to 12. And the T4 is again 0.9 by 4 into previous term 12.3505. So you will be getting 2.7789, which can be approximated to 3. And T5, again lambda by x, that is 0.9 by 5 into its previous term, that is 2.7789. Multiply it, you will get 0.5002, which can be taken as 1. Now the last theoretical frequency term, that is T6. T6 equals to lambda by x, that is 0.9 by x into its previous term, that is 0.5002. When you multiply, you will get 0.0705. This is very much lesser than 1. You cannot approximate it to 1, so that you can take it as 0. It is actually 0.0750. So you can take it as 0 because it's very less number. So we have calculated all the theoretical frequencies. Now at the end of the sum, just put it in the form of a table with 3 columns: x, observed frequencies and expected frequencies. First 2 columns ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅದೇ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು T0, T1, T2, 3, 4, T5, T6 ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ಸನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. And the total will be always observed and expected frequencies same irutte. So I hope you understood this. Take care of the calculations. If you have any difficulties, you can contact me.